Hey everyone, today I am going to be explaining to you how you can make whatever video content you like without needing a capture card on a Nintendo Switch device. Now before we jump into the hows, it is really important to put the disclaimer out there that this method only works for video creation. You cannot live stream without a capture card. If you're looking to live stream, you will need to buy a capture card. I'll leave the link to the video that I have, which explains all the equipment and the setup that I use for my streaming. But this method is allowing you to create videos however long you wish, whether it's a 30-second video, a 20-minute video, whatever your desired outcome is. And you can do it across any game on the Nintendo Switch. The other thing that is worth pointing out is you can literally do it right now without paying a penny. If you're going to be doing this quite often, or you want to do a recording that's going to be like a 20-minute recording, I would recommend buying a micro SD card. These are really cheap to buy, if I'm honest with you. They come in various sizes, and I will leave the link in the description to different sizes and price ranges for you on Amazon. I use 128GB in my Nintendo Switch, which cost me about £15 to £20, I believe. And that normally gets me between 6 to 8 hours worth of non-stop recording before it gets full. So you can definitely go for a much lower sized one, which will be cheaper, but I would recommend it. It's just easier in my opinion. So what you're going to need to do is, whether you're using your Switch device with the Joy-Cons, or whether you're using a wired controller, on the controller itself, you have lots of different buttons, but opposite the home button, there is like a little square with a circle. And basically, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to do whatever you want to do in your game. And then you're going to hold that button down, and it's going to save the last 30 seconds of that clip. And basically, what I would advise doing is, depending on what type of content you're looking to create, is you do it and then you hold it down. Now, I've made lots of videos, which I will leave a link to again for you to go and have a look at how I recorded and edited those. I've done short movies, which are really easy to do, and I've also done villager hunts. And the method that I have to it is, if you're doing like a short story or a little mini movie clip, I like to write out a script of the different scenes that I'm going to need to pre-record, and basically I act that scene out, and then after the 30 seconds I hold the button down and I save it to my device. If it's a villager hunt, normally what happens is I land at the mystery island, I run over to Wilbur, I talk to the mystery villager, I get their name, and then I kind of go to run back, and I normally hold the button down, and then I speak to Wilbur to fly out. I hold the button down again once I've flown out, and then that gives you between 30 to 60 seconds worth of clip edit that you can then use. Once you've recorded however many clips you require, in the album option, you either have the ability to send it directly to whatever device you're using a QR code or you can, if you have a micro SD, sync them to your micro SD and then go ahead and take it out of your Switch and plug the SD card into your PC so that you can grab all those 30-second clips and store them on your PC. Once you've got them on your desktop or PC, laptop, whatever you're using, drop all those clips into whatever editing software that you use. I personally like to use iMovie, and so I normally drop all the clips into iMovie and then order them in the correct order, and then you basically just edit however you like. So when it comes to mystery villager hunts that I do on my channel, I normally edit those with a Nutmile ticket counter in the top corner. So I drag a photo of the Nutmile ticket in, I add some text and I increase the counter per clip. I normally drop the volume down to about 10%, so it's not super loud. And then you're going to go ahead and just pre-record your voiceover should you need a voiceover. If you're going to use music off YouTube, then obviously download it and just add it into your iMovie editor. And then once you're happy with the edit that you've made, go ahead and export it, and then you can basically just upload it to YouTube, create a thumbnail, and you are good to go. I hope this kind of helps people out a bit. I'll insert some clips of me trying to show you kind of how I've edited them. The other thing I would also say, especially in Animal Crossing, is I always use Harv's Island for my short movies, and if you press the ZL and the L button on the left side of your controller or Joy-Con, it gives you all these different views. I love the one with the black bars because I think they look really good, and basically I just hold the right Joy-Con and try to pull it as slowly as possible to make it sharp and clear, and that is pretty much it. The other thing I'd also say is if you want to do something like an island tour, which obviously is going to take longer than 30 seconds, is get someone to help you and get a timer set and basically get that timer to count down. And just as you're hitting that 30-second mark, have the person shout so you can hold the button down, keep touring, shout, hold the button down, and then you should end up with about a 20-minute clip. It might not be 100% smooth, but it's probably the easiest way to do it without paying initially for a capture card. So hopefully this helps someone. Be sure to drop a comment and let me know if it did. Comment and let me know if you've made videos with this method. I would love to check them out, give you guys a like, a comment, and subscribe myself. And any questions that you guys have, please comment. I'll try my best to help as much as possible. And if you guys have any specific requests for a follow-up video on this, again, just comment. I'm more than happy to help where possible. Hopefully it helps. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video very soon.